on a hot pace, so I just said, just make sure that you close all the gaps. And my only race strategy was to be on the leader's shoulder with 100 meters to go. So I think I positioned myself pretty well. And when I flipped that switch, I put a couple meters on everybody, and I could feel my body tightening up. But it's a testament to Jimmy Radcliffe and Mark Rowland. I was just so strong, I was able to finish that last 50.
How's it feel getting worked in a row?
This one feels really, really sweet. I mean, every year it's deep. To win a national title, you always have to beat some good people. But this year, with Robbie Andrews and Charles Jock and so many 144s and A standards out there, I've never been as nervous as I was for this one. So just the weight off my shoulders, and now that I'm able to go into the summer with the wind and prepare for Daegu the way I want to, it feels phenomenal.
You said coming in that you knew you had another year.
Yeah, well, and that's why I was really glad I was in the fast heat of the semis the other day, because I wasn't sure where my top end speed was at, but that 145.8 that I ran, letting up the last 50, I knew it just felt so similar to 08 when I let up in the semis there. So I thought, I got a 144 in me if I need it, and I did need it today. So good thing, right?
To do it here, Nick.
Yeah.
I mean, what's it like to do it at Hayward?
Yeah, I mean, no matter where it is, it's always sweet to win a title. Last year in Des Moines was fantastic, but I don't get the same reception as I do here at Hayward. And as I'm imagining myself in the race, I like to use visualization as I'm preparing for the race, and I always imagine the crowd just going absolutely nuts that last 100 meters as I take the lead. So, I visualize that, it gets my adrenaline flowing, and sure enough, they didn't let me down.
You had for you what was probably a disappointing race at the pre-meet. What have you done between now and then?
Yeah, pre was my first race outdoors for an 800 final, so I tried to race it like I was in shape to run 144 when I wasn't, and obviously you can see the wheels coming off the last 100. The last 3 weeks, Mark Rowland and I sat down and we picked out 3 really key workouts. I'd say the most important being 3 all-out quarters, in which I averaged right around 49.7 off a 6-minute rest. So the track nerds out there, they'll appreciate that one, I think. But I just sharpened up, and you got to get that body used to that lactic acid. And I just felt so smooth today. It's a testament to Mark Rowland and just how knowledgeable he is about riding workouts. For
so you said at the pre-meet you hadn't done much speed.
I hadn't done a single speed workout going into pre. So I want everyone to go back and watch 2007 when I won pre, and you'll watch Alfred Diego just get his doors blown off the last 100, and he came out and won Worlds a couple months later. So after pre, I just sat down with Sam Lepre, my assistant coach, my business partner. I was like, we're on the Alfred Diego plan this year, so if I can run as well as he does in the championships, I think it'll be a good year for me.
What races will you run between now and Worlds?
It's kind of up in the air right now, but in an ideal world, I see myself going to Font Romeu for our base camp on July 2nd, and then probably doing Monaco on the 22nd and Crystal Palace on, I believe it's the 5th of August, and then headed out to Daegu. So we want to focus on training and hitting some really key races to prepare for that.